everyone, it's Natalie and welcome to this week's Plan With Me. I am using the September Mystery Kit from GP Sticker Studio, and I thought that this kit would be perfect to celebrate the Spring Racing Carnival in Melbourne. So the Spring Racing Carnival is a huge event with Melbourne Cup Day on the 1st of November, and it's a very glamorous event. There's lots of fashions on the field. And yeah, it's a very good time to be in Melbourne. So I thought that this kit would be perfect for that, with all the fashion elements, the blogging elements, and then of course you've got a bottle of champagne. So first off, I just placed one of the full boxes in the corner. I thought that would be good because I had the champagne glasses and the champagne, but I did change that later. And then as you could see, there was a create your own full boxes sheet, and I opted to create two of those myself. And then I did just put them together off camera because there was so many choices. So now I'm just laying the full boxes down along the bottom of the planner and just lining up the bottom edge of the full box with the last notes line. So I chose to leave out the two grey lace pattern full boxes and just keep in the lace, rose gold lace, because this kit overall had a lot of grey in it, so I wanted to pull in more of that rose gold. And you can see that the box that I placed on the Wednesday and the Saturday are ones that I actually created myself, with the blank marble full boxes and the deco that came in the kit. So I really loved how interactive and different this kit was. And you can see that I did swap out the top half box for this one here that had a camera and a plant and a candle with that black lace on two edges of the box. And because I felt like that it was a really stark difference when I lined them up, all the boxes up along the bottom, and that one just really stood out, so I opted to put that on the top instead of the champagne bottle one. And now I've got all those down, and now I'm going to pop the little dates on the date covers. These little dates are from Mirabelle. I absolutely love the font of these little dates, and I wish she sold these separately. I'd definitely buy a bunch of those. And I just pop them onto the date covers because it's a bit difficult when you're filming and trying to put little stickers on and reaching so far ahead. And now I'm taking the ombre hexagon checklist and placing those on the top of the planner. I'm extending the layout upwards as well this week, so I am lining up the top of the ombre checkbox with the top of the headers. And I am alternating colours. You've got like a chartreuse colour, a grey marble, a very light lilac, and then the grey lace. And I did opt to pop the grey lace in the middle, and I am going to use the other one on the sidebar because the other sidebar stickers that I was using weren't grey lace, so I wanted to have that represented on the sidebar as well. So now I am taking the to-do headers and popping those on top of each of the checkboxes, and then on top of the headers I'm going to place the date covers, which I think are really, really beautiful. I love the lace, and then you've got some watercolor swatches, and I really like the font that she used for this kit. And I did need to cover up the rest of the November flag, so I used a bit of rose gold lace washi from the kit, and then you'll see later that I do trim off the excess because it was just a tad long. And I remember watching Gabby's reveal video for this kit, and she said that the inspiration behind it was like a blog or Instagram flat lay, and you can definitely see that with the full boxes. And I do think this kit was one of her best, but all her mystery kits are just beautiful. So if you don't pick those up, I highly recommend you do, and I got a discount code down below for GP Sticker Studio. And now I'm just taking the today headers and placing those underneath the check boxes. And then I'm moving on to my sidebar. So I'm using an important header and the remaining checks box for my YouTube videos that are going up this week. And then I'm using a goals header to track my social media statistics. I am layering 2 mini checklists and then cutting a mini checklist down to 1, so I can have 7 days, because this kit only does come with 1 weekly tracker. I also wish that she popped 2 weekly trackers in a kit. That would be perfect for me. And then I'm using a this week header with the weekly tracker that came in the kit to track my spending. And then I am using some black washi to cover up the rest of the white space. And I did have to use a washi strip from the kit, and then I had to use the washi that was actually meant to be the bottom washi and trim that to size as well, because the washi strip was just a bit too small. And I love how the black lace on the bottom matched with the black lace detail on the full box that I placed up the top. So it just framed it off nicely. And you can see there, I just trimmed off the excess of that rose gold washi strip, and you'll see that I do write November there later when I fill it all out. So now I'm just moving on to day by day. I'm doing a few little things first. On the 31st, it was Halloween. It's not a very big deal here in Australia, although it is building momentum. I don't really celebrate, but I do want to mark it nonetheless. And then on Tuesday, I used an exclamation point little thing because it's the Melbourne Cup Day public holiday here in Victoria. And then on Wednesday, I did use a parcel little thing because I'm bound to get some mail this week, and I just like to document that in my spread. And then on Thursday, I did put an exclamation point little thing. I didn't want to put another package box because they were all the same color across, so I just substituted it with that. And then I did use another package on Friday. And then I placing down my weekend banner, I used some of the rose gold lace washi as a background to cover up the headers, and then popped the weekend banner on top. And then I'm moving on to Monday. I actually ended up changing everything that I put down here. So I did put some $ little things and an Etsy little thing because I wanted to ship some packages and then also try and get the Little Miss Paper e-box. But that I didn't like that, and then I did end up coming back to film the next bit of this plan with me on another day. So I ended up pulling all that off and then starting again. So I put a TV little thing down on Monday because I watched How to Get Away with Murder. I didn't get to watch last week's episode on Friday last week, and I absolutely love that show. It's my favorite. And then I am taking a half box, rose gold half box, because I did watch some documentaries. I watched the Trick documentary on Netflix and the Black Caviar documentary on ABC, I think. And that was on because it's a spring racing carnival. And then I did pop a little neutral TV from the Fox and Cactus. I did go out for lunch, so I used a lunch little thing to mark that. And then I placed another half box because I did have an appointment and I also went shopping. So I marked the appointment with an alarm clock from Scribbles Co. And then I used a shopping girl from Miss Adeline. And then finally in the morning I placed some job applications, and I just used a running little thing and covered up the icon with a laptop from Murdoch Talks. And then on Tuesday, it was definitely a chill day because it was a public holiday and I didn't get up to much. So I popped down some rose gold washi just to pull in more of that colour, and then layered a relaxed little bubble bath from the kit on top. And then I am rewatching Teen Wolf because season 6 comes back on, I think, the 15th, and I'm so excited but sad at the same time because there won't be any more episodes, but I love that show so much and I highly recommend that you all watch it. And then I am going to edit my weekly haul video, so I popped a half box down there with a desk from Murdoch Talks and a Clever Girl Crafts rose gold foiled heart. And then I did need to look at some payments, so I used a $ little finger for that. And then I did use a label from the kit and a Happy Mail sticker from the Pretty Little Peony because I needed to ship a parcel, and then I wanted to try and get the Little Miss Papery 1-year box, but unfortunately that did not happen. And you can see that on Wednesday I tried again because she had 2 releases, and I did miss out again, but it was her first birthday, and because of the time difference, all the celebrations were going on Wednesday. So I used a label to mark that, and then I did use an LMP little label that came on some of my stickers from her. And then I needed to make a phone call, I needed to book some reservations for my dad's birthday, so I used a flag and a mobile icon from the kit, and then I placed down 2 half boxes because I need to fill my weekly and monthly plan with me. And I am using a planner from Crafts by Towie and a Clever Girl Crafts heart again to mark that. And then the other half box is for editing and uploading my videos for the week. So I marked that with the Murdoch Talks desk workstation stickers and another Clever Girl Crafts heart. And then on Thursday I am using the remaining mini checkbox because I need to clean. It's a really big spring clean. I've been marking this in my planner for so long and I have not done it. So I really need to do it on Thursday. So I use that checklist and then a cleaning girl from Miss Adeline. And then I also need to organise my makeup collection and clean my brushes and stuff like that. So I used another half box for that because I know it's going to take out a big chunk of time. And then I used this makeup brush sticker from Miss Adeline, and I think that's really pretty. And I did add a little washi strip to as a header on top of that little to cleaning checklist. And then moving on to Friday, I just popped a TV little thing down the bottom because How to Get Away with Murder's on. And then I do need to fill my haul, so I used a half box with a Crafts by Towie planner and a Clever Girl Crafts heart to mark that. And then on Saturday, I'm placing a half box down because it's a filming day. I've got a lot of videos to film, and I'm using this planning girl from Crafts by Towie and a Clever Girl Crafts heart. And then on to Sunday, I am just using a half box, a Murdoch Talks workstation, and a Clever Girl Crafts heart to mark that I need to edit and upload all my videos. And I did use 2 little strips of washi to cover up the headers on the weekend. Obviously, you can see that I don't have many plans for the latter half of the week, but they will fill out as the week progresses. But I just wanted to cover those headers because it does not look cohesive with the rest of the spread for now. So I've done that, and then I also need to remember to take some photos of my planner for Instagram on Thursday. So I just used a flag from the kit with a teardrop and a camera sticker from Miss Adeline to mark that. And then I did go off camera and fill everything out. And I always think spreads look so much better when they're filled out with writing. So I never take before the pen pictures. And then I just took all the deco and I'm placing those on the checklist just up and down as I've been doing for the past, I think, 3 weeks. And I absolutely love how this looks. And I did pop the little ballet flats on the bottom there on the checklist. And I made sure to use the champagne bottle on Tuesday because it was Melbourne Cup Day. And I'm just trying to, I had 2 pieces of deco left and I was trying to use it, but there was nowhere to put it, so I've left it off. And I'm just showing you all the pens that I've used here. I used my Sharpie and my Muji gel pen. And I do have quite a bit left from the kit. And yeah, that's the finished spread, guys. I really hope you like it. I absolutely love this one. I think it's a beautiful kit and it came together as a beautiful spread. So please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!